All right, tonight, college basketball will crown a champion as Florida goes up against Houston.
That's right. Florida is looking for their third title. For Houston, it would be their first ever. WCNC Charlotte Sports Director Nick Carboni now live for us in San Antonio this morning. Nick, a lot of folks disappointed Duke's not going all the way. But you see a team like Houston, you say first ever, you can't help but be excited for them.
Yeah, I kind of find myself rooting for Houston a little bit if I can take myself out of the reporter role for a second. The connection with Kelvin Sampson, their coach, as we talked about, being from Pembroke, North Carolina, just the way they fought the other night. And, you know, a program like that not having a national title just doesn't seem right. They had such good teams in the 80s and couldn't get it done. And we heard at 8 a.m. about from the players for the Cougars about, you know, their former players and their fan base and trying to do it for them. Well, Florida's trying to do the same thing, obviously. The Gators are a proud program, too. They won 2 titles back-to-back back in 2006 and 2007 on the backs of Coach Billy Donovan. Players like Al Horford, Joakim Noah, legends of the Final Four. Torian Green, who's now an assistant for this Florida team. So their players are very dialed in to doing it for not just themselves and not just this year's team, but everybody involved with the Florida program going back years.
I'm just thankful, man. You know, obviously Florida basketball has a great history. I grew up watching it. You know, obviously we got T. Green on the staff to tell us about the experiences. So it's just a great feeling, you know, to go out there and win games and have Gator Nation supporting us.
Elijah, do you agree?
Yeah, I do.
You can elaborate.
Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Just embracing the fans and they're embracing us. That's what we put the work in for. You know, when we put that jersey on, it just means more.
We actually just saw a Florida fan jogging here through the Riverwalk, so he's getting an early start. It was going to be a late tip tonight here in San Antonio, especially if you're on the East Coast like you all are there. Speaking of Florida and also Carolina connections, Ben, you were right. There's always a Carolina connection. We talked about Houston's with Coach Kelvin Sampson. Florida has a center named Micah Handgladen, and he is from Lake Norman. He has had an amazing journey to get to the title game. We actually talked to him in the locker room yesterday. He was thrilled to talk to somebody from Charlotte. He's got a lot of family coming in for this game tonight from the area. So we're going to hear from him at noon on WCNC Charlotte because every player has an amazing journey. His is unbelievable when you consider what he went through with a big injury last year. So that's coming up at noon on WCNC Charlotte.
Making Lake Norman proud.
We look forward to hearing that from you, Nick.
Oh, yeah, he is.
All right, Nick, thanks, sir.
You got it.